Hi there, I'm Matt from the Underground Cookery School. Today I'm just going to show you a really simple, easy recipe. Hi there, I want to show you how to store basil, and it seems like a simple thing, but basil dies very quickly, and I'm just going to give you a few tips. There are two ways of buying basil. You can either buy it sort of ready picked like that, in which case I recommend that when you keep it stored, you do so by just keeping the roots in water. So I've got a little jug here, and if you go into a commercial kitchen, it's not uncommon just to go into the fridge and find basil like that, because it will last longer. It's just like buying flowers, really, same sort of thing. I'm going to show you a couple of other interesting ways of storing basil, which I think you're going to like. Now, you're going to get a little extra video here, because I'm going to show you how to dice basil. It's called a chiffonade, and what you do is just roll it up like a sausage and then slice along like that. If you just roughly chop it, you tend to find that it bruises, but you end up with a chiffonade. Now, that can be used in things like salsa verde, it doesn't matter, I mean a pistou, whatever you want. But the interesting thing is, the stalk, there's a lot of flavour in there, and I'm going to show you how to store this by not wasting it, because technically this is also storing basil. Just break up all the shoots like this, and if you then cover it with olive oil, so you just leave it in a jar for overnight, just make sure you immerse everything that you put in the oil so it preserves without going mouldy. Stick that over there for, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks, whenever. When you come back to it, you'll have a beautiful basil oil. The third way is very simple. You can buy basil in pots like this. Obviously keep it in sunshine or just daylight. You don't want to get sunshine in England, but you know what I mean. And just keep topping it up with water. Now, in a commercial kitchen, what tends to happen is they'll leave it out so that the plant can enjoy the natural light, and at the end of the day stick it in the fridge. But as long as you keep it topped up with water and possibly in a jug like that, you're always going to end up with fresh basil. Now, one final way of doing it is, if you have basil that's already been picked, you can just, I do find that this is a good way of preserving it, is if you just wrap it up nice and tightly in some cling film. No moisture at all, because that will have an effect. It will actually make it go black. But if you just make a nice little delicate cling film parcel and you place that in the fridge, that will last a lot longer. So actually 4 ways of how to store basil.